Okay, hello everyone. Let me start by saying that a well-prepared teacher delivers an effective lesson, and both the teacher and the students enjoy the teaching and learning process. And normally this is achieved through the use of schemes and lesson plans. However, schemes and lesson plans can sometimes be a boresome job to develop. That is why today I am pleased to let all my fellow teachers know that I have created Android apps for schemes and records of work. So far I have created JC English, Physics and Chemistry, as well as MSc Chemistry, schemes and records of work. Meanwhile, I'm working on the remaining subjects. These applications are aiming at helping Malayan teachers to develop JC and MSc schemes and records of work at the secondary school level. So teachers do not need a pen or a paper to write this. All they need is simply to select relevant work for the week. The rest is done automatically. So let us have a look at these applications. As you can see from here, I have JC Chemistry schemes, JC English schemes, and JC Physics schemes. And then down here I have MSc Chemistry schemes. So let me use one of these applications to demonstrate to you how these apps normally work. Let me use JC Chemistry schemes, for example. So upon opening the app, you get something like this. Okay, so where you'll be selecting the work that you're going to prepare for week 1, week 2, up to even week number 16, wherever applicable. And down there are two buttons. One says save the interest as Word document, and the other one says create lesson plans automatically. So I'll come back to these buttons later, but as of now, let me demonstrate to you by simply going to week 1. So you click that one and you'll be redirected to this page, a page similar to this one. So in here you'll be actually writing or selecting the relevant week that you want to plan your work, and then the date. So for example, suppose I would like to plan a week starting from 7th September 2020. So let me just go to 7th there, and then I click OK, and then to 11th, that will be on Friday, September, and then I click OK. Oh wow, I forgot to choose a week. Alright, in this case, let me choose the week here. I'll choose this week, week 1. Alright, so the moment when I click OK here, these entries are going to be saved into the database. Okay, here 1 is inserted. If I click there, the date there is inserted. I also click there, the other date is also inserted. And now with chemistry, there are 6 core elements, and of course these core elements, we have analytical skills in chemistry, we have inorganic compounds, chemical composition of matter, chemical reactions, and what have you. So in this case, let me plan work for maybe analytical skills in chemistry. So I have actually selected that one, and then I should click OK. Upon clicking OK, I'm redirected to yet another page where now I have success criteria, and then we have select the activities, the teaching methodologies, resources, we have references, the outcomes, and then new remarks. As you can see from here, you notice that it's a combination of both the schemes as well as records of work there. So let me choose the success criteria according to the core element that I have chosen. So if you look here, you find that I have the following core elements. Success criteria: define chemistry, describe various branches of chemistry, explain the importance of chemistry, so forth and so on. So let me plan these two success criteria. First one, define chemistry. So I click OK to save that into the database. The second one, describe various branches of chemistry. Then I click that one and save into the database. Likewise, the activities that I have to select should be corresponding to the success criteria that I have already selected. So in this case, the theme or topic is Introduction to Chemistry. So let me enter that into the database. Now, according to the success criteria that I have chosen, it's obvious that these two, discussing the meaning of chemistry and discussing branches of chemistry, these ones will be applicable. So I'll select that one. I go and enter that into the database, and then I go for the next one. So I have selected that one, and again I have also entered that into the database. Okay, let me now choose the methodology. Let me have question and answer. I enter into the database, and then possible discussions into the database as well. What are the resources? Well, there are a number of resources. One of them, textbooks. So I enter that one into the database. And not only textbooks, can also talk about, let me find out other resources as I scroll down there. Textbooks, students' experiences, yes, can as well use that as well, and then I enter that into the database. Now let me choose the references. Which books am I using? So it's up to you to choose the relevant books, the books that you like to use according to the theme or topic that we have chosen. So in this case, we have a book like this one, Pinkanjira A and Magikunga Jim. Let me choose that one, and then OK to enter the information into the database. And then I also choose another one here, Mwanza. I click that one and enter that into the database as well. So the schemes part in there, we have now the records part of it, where we have the outcomes and then the remarks. And normally this is done by the end of the week. So suppose you have taught, and then you like now to come up with the outcomes or the remarks, then this part is applicable at the meantime. So let's go there, select the outcomes relevant to the success criteria that we have actually chosen. So students were able to, choose that one, enter into the database. We're able to do what? Define chemistry. Fine, that's good. And then not only that, they're also able to describe the branches of chemistry. That's very good. And then you also enter that into the database. And then on the remarks, choose those remarks that are relevant here. Can be the lessons were nice. Few students had difficulties in some areas, but they were assisted accordingly. So choose which one is relevant for you. So in this case, let me put most students did not attend my lessons because of bad weather. So yes, so I think that one can be relevant according to me. So I enter that one again into the database. So as you can see, we are only selecting relevant content. There is nothing like writing here. There is nothing like whatever. You don't need a pen here. So that's that. So once I have entered that piece of information, I can as well go back to week 2. I do the same. I can as well also go to week 3, the same process, so forth and so on. Right, so when I'm done, I would like to come up with the schemes and records of work now as a Word document. I should print that one out so that maybe I can hand over to the administration or management to look into the schemes and records of work. So simply go to the button below which says save the interest as Word document. Alright, so click that one. Alright, and then check, says file saved successfully. And again, if you want now lesson plans, you don't need to write lesson plans, no. But once you select the success criteria, the lessons plans are actually created automatically, depending on the success criteria that I have actually selected or chosen. So let me go to create lesson plans button. So we have week 1 lesson plans, week 2, but we have actually prepared for week 1 only. So go to that one. And now click the button below to create your lesson plan or lesson plans. So let me go there and click. So week 1 lesson plans. So once you click there, it says lesson plans automatically created. I'm done. So the next video will I'll show you how we actually retrieve the Word document that we have created, as well as the lesson plans that we have actually created from this app. Thank you very much for listening.